This is a big one, so I kind of want to do it as quick as I can, even though it's easier said than done. So, y'all read the title, and as you can see here, we got pretty nifty stuff here. So, I should have Googled this before. I think it's like 1985? 95? I don't know. These are some pretty old kits here. These have probably, well, this is like a standard Zaku. This one's definitely been remastered. I think 2015? Still only one master grade version of it though. That's kind of weird. But anyways, they look pretty cool together. As you can see, a bunch of awesome stuff here, which is the main reason why you want to get them and why they're called Ground War sets. So it's like hover tank from the show, regular tank with like the double cannons and like flying warships and like little action figure dudes, which harking back to the Jim K9 we built way back, just like a backpack that I ended up combining with the Age Gundam for a custom build, which is really fun. I'm really happy with the way that came out. But anyways, so I gotta pick one. We're gonna do both today, which is really cool, but I gotta do one first. So we'll do the Gundam last, and while I still have them together, I think, yeah, there's not really a way you can combine the artwork together, which kind of sucks. But like, you know, pretty good artwork here too. So anyways, throw this down here, and all the garbage and stuff. Do. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. So I pre-built a lot of the stuff here. I didn't pre-build everything because like it's a bit much. But yeah. Do. Zaku Commander type head. So we're gonna put that in the corner over here. Should have probably switched the attachment, but I prefer the grabby claw as opposed to any plug or whatever. So it's gonna go here. This is gonna be here. Some stuff in here. Alright, cool. So this is supposed to be an explosion effect. It's unfortunately unpainted and rather ugly looking. Got the polycaps. Little soldier boys up in there. Oh. Again, another unpainted effect piece here too. Just dropped it. Yeah, I dropped it and I couldn't tell where it was. This is supposed to be painted to be clear. This is just like an explosion, or what do you call it, like backfire burst effect from when you shoot like a missile or whatever. So you have that, and then you have a missile you can plug into it, which is kind of cool. But it being unpainted, because of the technology at the time, is rather unimpressive and uninteresting. So just gonna keep moving on. Got that. Got my legs and my arms. And I think it was pre-built. Just a hover thingy. I was trying to get this before. I had it earlier. It's supposed to be this way. This way, yeah. Explosion effect, and then cannon here. So if I have time, hopefully this is less than or around 3 hours long, then I can do like a group pose or whatever. So this is supposed to be exploded tread, but I didn't put the exploded tread in. Anyways, it's a lot. Okay, gonna start with the legs like I always do, because it's more fun that way. Take these, because we always end up using them, or not really needing them. Yeah, like using them. This is usually closed, actually. Like that. Cool. I think for like reference, you should probably glue this in if you're gonna have an exploded tank effect. I don't know. It's a lot of unpainted, painted stuff, but it's cool. You know, they don't make like sets with minifigures anymore, or really like diorama style stuff. That's usually like something they put all the work on you for. That's all you. Yeah, very old design saga stuff. Like this doesn't even have like a proper torso. It's like the chest and the legs are all molded into one piece. We're gonna get to that relatively quickly, hopefully. Some artifacts, arms. Okay. So I have room now, so open that up. The normal stuff be over here. Do. Feels like there's stuff missing. Looks to be okay. Okay. Oh, that's probably what that is. Anyways, we got missile pods, which I think, yep, some missiles missing. I think there's only like 5 missiles, unless I lost one. Anyways, let's get this going here. Okay, foot, and then the top of the foot. So these are parallel, PCC, upside down, cap C. Yeah. So I don't know about y'all, like, who are watching this in the future that are probably into the card game, but can't wait for them to get around to the O8MS team, because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Oh, PCB. Let's see. Put the top on first before we forget. That's what I'm not seeing here. The top of the foot. I thought it was. Should be green. Checking around. Oh, there. They really blend in there. A lot of teal green stuff. Looks the same. It's blowing on things for no reason. Here we go. So this and this. PCB. Okay. So we'll start with this as a base. So put the polycap in there and then build everything onto it. Classic, old school kit design. There we go. That was earlier than as of recent. Okay. So does it want to be outside or inside? It wants to be outside, okay. Slippery little buggers. It's not very pretty looking. Gotta avoid doing that. Okay, here we go. There's a step here at the bottom that's barely visible. So polycap J. I should mention if the stream is a little bit buggy or anything, just like I am testing out the recording and streaming at the same time stuff. Just because, like, when it comes to streaming games, like, Twitch just mutes everything, which is very annoying. When you go to the YouTube version, it's like there's no audio. So I gotta start capturing my own recordings and then uploading them to YouTube, which kind of makes streaming on Twitch completely pointless. Now that I say it out loud. I should push this all the way in if it's not already in there. It looks like it. There is a little cap or something blocking it, so maybe that's as far as it wants to go. I have to, like, nail this. I don't know what way it wants to face. You block here. So this is flat square, and then this is a rectangle. That's how you know, I guess. So rectangle here, flat over there. You think it would be the other way. 1, 2, and 3. I think this can go, this leg tube can go in later. It's not very clear what it's trying to say. Really tight on the leg. Gotta be super sure. This I don't know. So what is one end and one is the other? Shouldn't really matter, I think. It's the bend, so I guess it wants the bend to be somewhere else. Okay, that's the leg. Let's do that again. That is backwards, actually. I don't know if it's really gonna matter if I get this wrong or not. Just with the tube in. Hopefully not. I wish that was a bit more, like, flush, but I could see. I don't know why. I wonder how they do that with modern Zaku kits. Maybe we should get a modern Zaku. That'd be interesting. Just to have. So, this has been built. We'll just throw these things over here. So they don't block up the scene too much. PGC2. PCG. I think it would be funny if they put a how long to beat on your model kits. I know they do speed building contests, but I don't think people take it that seriously as competition. Has it really only been 15 minutes? Huh. I should have checked actually how much the preamble was. That being me talking in the beginning of the stream, because I'm not sure how long we've been streaming actual build for. So it kind of feels like I'm moving slowly, but then I look at the time and I'm like, well, I'm almost done. Whatever I'm doing. It's been a long day for me, at least. Normally after the day I've had, I wouldn't be streaming, especially this, but y'all deserve a little something extra. Because this was always planned to be a 2-in-1, but I would have probably pushed this, or not done this today. Normally. And, that obviously goes into the foot. PCF. Alright. It's so nice to clear the runner in spectacular fashion. You know, maybe simpler was better. Back in my day, you only needed one pair of nippers to build 20 different kits. Back in my day, we used to say back in my day. What? No. Get with the block. That's how it wants you to do it. I don't know if this is the front or the back. It's the front. Okay. And then, oh, okay. So the foot's going to cover that up. Oh, this kneecap is for this. Okay. Oh my gosh. So another reason why I wanted to stream today, although I meant to do a video game stream, I might still do that later on in the week, because there was a bunch of OBS updates and stuff that came out today. Also, Armory Crate update. I'm not sure when that came out, but I don't know. I got a bunch of cool new settings and stuff I want to try out. Obviously, this is running. I don't know if the quality seems better on my end. I don't know about you guys. That's usually harder to tell when it comes to like YouTube compression and stuff. But look good. Looks better. It's an interesting week for me. Got a lot of stuff going on outside the channel. There always is. Oh. I didn't skip a step, did I? Oh, technically I did. Oh. Technically. Where is... Oh! Oh, it's so... weird. I could have sworn the leg tubing goes across, but it goes into the foot. Okay. So, this is wrong. It'll be this one. Make sure I'm not skipping. I'm skipping, okay. So it wants the missile, which we'll call it foot thing. Is that first or after? Doesn't really matter, but it goes in before. Fixed it. Before you put the leg on. That's still wrong. There you go, left, right. This I'm not so sure about. Okay, there you go. So I have to find a way. Oh, this cord popped out. So it wants to go in. I don't know, one of these goes in, the other one doesn't go in. I imagine this would work regardless of whether you put it in correctly or not. You know, it's one of those force through type of errors. I'm not sure what you would call it. Those rare exceptions where you make where you do it wrong and it just works anyways, although incorrectly. You get in there. I think this is the only instance in a manual where I ever see it say to put it on like this. Like usually it's like that, but this is like come from this angle. I don't know what it. Then turn it 90 degrees. Okay. So that's weird. No, that's not necessary. Let's go back to this. What's step 10? Oh, because it would be hard to put it in later. That's the only reason why. Okay. So the hole in the bottom of the foot is much bigger. It's easier to put in, but this one is tighter. Maybe the feet is different too. I can't quite tell. I'm not sure. Just works. Oops. Put that cover back on. This should be easier to do here. Yeah, this'll. If they told me rockets on my leg would be a good idea, but it's not a good idea. It's a terrible idea. And then, oh, okay. So bend it back. You insert it into the foot on an angle that fits the hole, then lift up the leg. That's what it's saying in the manual. Okay. Oh, it's a terrible bend. Sorry, I'm moving away. And then, okay. Huh? So it should be universal. Let's go. Would this go up or down? Pictures. Okay, goes up. You know, it just dawned on me, this is actually my first time making a Zaku too. Because I have like OG Zaku and like... Is that it? I think that's it actually. Yep. Cool. You have... Yeah. The missiles do come out, which is nice. It's just that you have to like pull them out with like a pair of tweezers or something. So it's like so-so. Is that on screen? Cool. I like this. This camera setup is nice. Different than the one we had last time. So I was a little unsure. But now we know. It's a little stiffer than I remember. Just like knock the head 360. Oh no, where's the mono eye? Eh. What sticker sheet there? But I can recall. Yeah, it's fine. It's like a red dot. I have to redo this head. It broke open. You get the tubing correctly. Da da da. I just forget that the block is underneath the claw. There you go. A little wobbly. Stare at the soulless Zaku head with no light. As opposed to a regular soulless Zaku head with a light. Boom. Torso. Hand stuff in here? I do, okay. Which I just remembered because part of this finishes on this other page, but I could probably just guess at how to do hand stuff. Hand stuff. Alright. NPCN. Is that backwards? So I put the chest piece in already. I think this should go in the back. There's no joint for that actually, so. Why does it show 3 plugs in the front? Oh. Okay, never mind. So funny, this is like, it's so old school, like it's hollow on the other side. Why is it hollow? Doesn't really matter, but it's funny that it's just hollow. PCM for the lower area. Oh, I guess it's to connect the tubing to the torso. So M. Those are pretty loose feeling, so be careful not to move it too much, or they're gonna fall out. before it gets plugged in properly, at least. It's just barely holding on. That's it. Oh, and then PCK for the neck. PCK. Direction is that? Okay. It's backwards. Fortunately, it's not a double jointed neck, but super old school. I don't know what you're expecting. I should maybe check the original release date in the comments or in the description when I'm done. It is pretty dang old. I can't remember exactly how old, but it's pretty old, man. Pretty old school, man. Interesting. Okay, never mind. Let's see if I can remove that so I have room to put the tubing on later. Separating the skirt. Front skirting armor again. We are on that step. Oh no, I need to do the back. So this and this, and this is just to make the classic and still modern back skirt holder for your beam rifles and your whatnots. All of this before putting in a backpack. I just want to be sure. Yep. Okay, so this goes on separate. Put together. Oh, and that slides in. Okay. A little sliding mechanism here. So it goes past the skirt. I guess this is going to plug into the backpack or something. And then backwards. I don't think does it matter? Okay, there's no left or right. Oh, it's bendable. What the hell? I mean, it's bendable. Oh wow, it bends. Okay. It's funny because everything in here has been super solid so far. I didn't think all of a sudden it's like, yeah, it's rubberized plastic. Does the whole thing bend or just the back half? Just the back half. That's weird. It's like completely solid and the back half can bend. That's crazy. How the hell did they do that? That's really crazy. It's like they... I don't know how they could have done that. I wasn't expecting anything here to technically blow me away, but like, yeah. Oh, I see how. So it's chain linked, except the linkage at the bottom, or the back, is weaker. So it's not like completely attached. There's a little gap that we're using to make it bend. And based on the way it bends, you'd think it was upside down. But it didn't say anything about how to put it in properly. So I guess it's fine. Yeah. Plug it into the backpack. Am I supposed to put something on the backpack first? There's no thrusters or anything. Oh yeah. Because it's a ground type, so it's got nothing going on in the back. It's upside down. That's crazy. It's artificial in the ear. So I guess the whole thing is rubberized plastic, but it's just like a solid connection until you get to the back. That's so interesting. What am I supposed to... Hold on. Oh, I missed a step. Damn it. It's a solid single piece. Okay. So the skirt's just going. That's a little bit tricky with these tubes in the way. Also not knowing which is left and right. It's curved. So. Okay. Oh, it came apart anyways, so I don't gotta worry. Awesome. Not a flush. We can plug them into. To reattach this in 2 steps. Alright. Because we have these pre-built, do I want to do that? Yeah, I can do that. Put them on the legs. Wow, it's a... He's so short. He's like what is that, like 4 inches? 4 centimeters? That's crazy small. Wow. I wonder if that's smaller than modern. Huh. It's so small. Yeah. Doing the head, yeah, doing it. Alright, arms. So it's got the same arm joint as the Zaku one that I built like a long time ago before I started the channel, so no footage of that. Also, did I do it? No, I still have my Zaku one, I'm pretty sure. I was gonna give it away, but then I changed my mind because I'm like, it's a Zaku one. Oh, what are you doing? Alright, PCE. Should show. This, I always thought this was cool. That was like, looks like that. And then you attach an armor piece to the side and you build onto it. It's pretty cool for like at the wrist. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's the wrist. Or the arm and the wrist. Yeah, I always thought that was cool. For the Zaku one, and it's cool to see that this Zaku 2 kit does it the same way. I don't imagine the modern day ones do it the same way also. They probably have like different points of connection. I would assume. Or I am assuming. Am I missing a step? Because normally you'd put like, oh no, I am missing a step. Yes. I'm one step ahead. So I don't think that matters. I'm just gonna put the PCH in there before sticking the two together. That's gonna be your rotator for the wrist. Blue wants to go. How do you want to go in? I think this is smaller than the Zaku one. Might be misremembering. Huh. Is it supposed to poke out like that? Like my initial assumption was right. Because it looks like there's two rings. So I should have gone for the further back one after all. So, what are you saying again? To the side. Alright, there you go. I was poking out like a whole centimeter. I would say like a whole centimeter I was poking out. Ow. What this is for? I only have one of those. Well, I desperately did not get cleaned. That's crazy. It's a little messy, but fine. Okay, there's the forearm. Yeah, forearm. Just gonna repeat what we just did. Minus the mistakes, obviously. Something in there. I'm missing the cuff for the, what you call it? Elbow, whatever. For the arm. Oh, it's like one of the least noticed things anyways. So we do left hand, right hand, because it's usually bent anyways. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Also didn't clean this one. Must have been a cleaner brush. Okay. Da, 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 da. Then you have the shield shoulder. Right side, left side doesn't really matter. At least I don't think it does in this build. So I have these two pieces put together. That might be a little bit tricky to separate. PCI. Oh, the wrong polycap in here. Yeah, that's rare. Of course, it had to be I and L. They look the fucking same in modern day spelling. I don't know why people don't want to dot their I's. No more. To just fucking draw Roman numeral lines. I don't know. Roll that over. The camera too. Neat. So I can go in here. Oh wait, one's a ball. One's a plug-in, so it actually does matter. Yes, so the ball. It doesn't matter. No, wait, it does. It doesn't matter. Oops. I'm trying to read here. How is this? Which way does this want to face? Okay, let's to face this one. Plug that in there. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. Just a tight fit. You know, in hindsight, I would probably attach these together before clipping it to the shield. But that's hindsight. Oh, it's got a disgusting little circle in there for some reason. Why are you doing that? Oh, okay. That gets covered up with this little shoulder thing. B12. So, okay. And then, yeah. This is 1, 2. I think it can be this one. Feels like it should go this way. Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what it should. Cool. I only got a 90-degree bend. Or, yeah, 90. But no fold. That's about what you'd expect from oldies. Okay. Just generic hand here. Wait 1 second. Let me get the last PCI. Looks like we only have 2 poly, 3 polycaps left over. I think, because I built everything, so that's just 3 leftovers. Wish it was 0, but it's better than what we get from a lot of modern stuff. Fuck. That was bound to happen, because like both of these things are busted anyway. Trying to be smart here for a second. I have to do this. Oop. Why does it want to face again? This way. What was it? I'm pretty sure these boxes are red label too, which I keep having this internal discussion and never giving myself an answer of, if it's got a blue label on it, is it better quality than the original red label? Because that means it was printed more recently, or it was reprinted. Which I can't imagine them ever wanting to actually reprint this. Because they probably make more money doing a revamp or something. You would think. No, because it's missing the fin here. We'll lock in all the way. Okay. Now that I think about it, what's the other half of this? Hand here. Yeah. Put it in a bend and it looks fine. Looks like there's nothing missing. And then where's the other half of the elbow? There it is. I'm pretty sure this has a poly cap in it. I'm just gonna assume it's the N. So I can't imagine what to do with an I or a D. Let's see. Yep. Awesome. There's some plastic films inside the paper. Yep, that's pretty much all that is. Awesome. We are just an hour. Nice. Cool. Okay, there you go. It made like a nice locket sound, but it's not actually a tight fit. Okay. Wow. What a bulky Zaku too. Yeah, bulky boy. Alright. It's crazy how far out the legs go. It's like standing on his tippy toes. Yeah. So before, shove them all the way to the side. We got this. Got a heat axe. Whatchamacallit. Oh, here it is. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So you get the 2 tanks, you get a bunch of soldier dudes, and you get like 2 of these little flying machines, which are like remote steered with like, I don't know, miniaturized Zaku looking heads. I don't know if these are just supposed to be hover pads, because they look like Zaku heads. Hold on. There you go. It's kind of hard. This is like a huge mess of blobby mess because there's like no color. Why can I not remember where the camera is? Here we go. It's pretty blurry. So anyways, there's a guy over there. It looks like 2 Zaku heads, and I guess he just has like a mounted gun. I don't know. It's silly. It's like a flying machine for ground combat. Got a Sternfaust. Another dude. Yes, you get 2 dudes. 2 tanks with the double cannons. A bunch of other hand pieces. What is this here? Let's go through the hands. Bazooka with a hole in it for the effect parts. I think so. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. So 2 of those flying guys, a bunch of these dudes, like guns and stuff. You could probably use them for dioramas, and also take on the challenge of painting, which I need to take on the challenge of painting a miniature relatively soon. Maybe when I go back into my break period. What is this? Is that ambidextrous hand? I can't tell. Yeah, they got a hand, open square hole hands. You get 1 on each side. So is that ambidextrous? No, you have to open them. Yeah, you have to unsandwich them to put a weapon inside them. But I think it might be ambidextrous. Let's see here. It's worth it to find out. Seems like it. Yep. We got him. Okay. Now let me check the manual again. I don't know what the 2 finger hands are for. I guess it's supposed to be like firing the RPG. Hold on. This is me jumping to conclusions again. Open hands. 2 redundant runners, which are polycaps off the runner. Everything else has been used. Oh, another 2 pieces. I'm not sure where that is. Somewhere in here. Just show you that while we're at the topic. Of course, all the X's, which there's only like 3 X's in the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 X's are just the parts that are being omitted. So here's what things should look like when they're painted. Trying to find. Oh, okay. So these two hands. So you have 2 of these. These are for holding the Sternfest, which is just like stick on a tube. So a grenade on a tube, basically. Da-da-da-da. Oh, I didn't show this off, which is, obviously if it's got two barrels, they can go independently of each other. Got a mounted gun there. There is, what is it? One of them has a hole. There's an option to have like a hole on it. And I think you can put a dude in there. So he's popping out of the tank. But obviously he's like nothing for actually going inside the tank. Da-da-da. Exploding effect part. Da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the broken tread. So you have like the regular tread and a broken tread for like the exploded, destroyed version, or I don't know, abandoned, beached version. I think that's everything. That was about 5 minutes over. Anyways, I gotta take a little walk around break. I'm not gonna put it on the spinner because it's not really all that impressive and whatnot. Okay, that's everything. That's everything for this one. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I should be back in around 5 minutes. So let's... What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Let's do that. Boom, boom. Should have. Huh. Double check that. Oh. I didn't clear the table properly. Put it in. Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Ground Gundam. So personally, it is kind of silly to get this when like there's like the 2015, 2013 Revive version. But then you wouldn't be getting like the hover tank and whatnot. Is that it? It's gotta be it actually. Almost forgot the manual exists. Let's see here. Oh, I just left this intact for streaming purposes. Yep, so here's yeah, all the extras. Or not all the extras. Here's some of the extras. There's extra head you get for the to reference that time when I forget whose Ground Gundam it was, got their head blown off and then replaced it with a gym head. So you have basically this entire runner, but you have two of them. So there's like one dude, two dudes here. Parts for like a special bazooka, ground type bazooka, and of course parts to make the hover tank and the gym head. I said that twice, did I? Yeah. So that's cool. So that's what this is. I didn't want to build it like twice. It was a bit redundant. So here's the Ground Gundam head I built. Hand. That is the sticker sheet. Decals. There were decals with the Zaku too, but I don't care much for that stuff. Another hand. Oh, that was hand. Back plate. Oh. Here's the spike. I don't really remember what the purpose of the spike was. Just to like nail the tank to the ground. But it didn't have any ordnance or anything, so other than like in situations where like you're standing right next to the Gundam and like feeding it instructions, so you need to stabilize yourself because of the recoil or whatever. I don't know. Can't remember. So that's a lid. And then there was a gun. I thought I pulled the gun out. Here it is. This is really like, it has a little bit of articulation, but because of that, it keeps popping out. It's not broken, is it? I can't tell. I can't remember how this was supposed to go in. Oh, is that the plug? That's the plug for the bottom. Now you can't see me. Ooh, if I can get this in camera. Thank you, thank you. Actually,
That was easy.
I know, right? It's crazy. It's almost like I have to tap myself in the back. You know, trying to find. I'll fix this Canon thing. It's giving me a lot. It gave me a lot of trouble. And I'm looking at it like, oh yeah, right. This is 2 pieces. 1, 2. Just tabs in. Now I'm like, where's the gun? Where's the road? Mm-hmm. Oh. I had it upside down. That's why I didn't plug in. Okay. So, let me see here. So there's the spike. We're plugging it in the ground. Doom. There is. We got the little lifts for the hovering. I don't remember what this is for. Right. I think I'm not sure if these that again. Pull it, drop it. You're supposed to pull it. Pull it, drop it. So this is back cargo. Oh, the Canon one again. That follow. Just doesn't want to stay in. Then does this move out of town or do I have to unplug it? There's no model for it, but this is supposed to be like an antenna that comes out, right? Or a spear gun or something. Dude, why? I'm starting to remember now why I didn't build the second one. It's because I really didn't want to. Anyways. I'm not sure if you're supposed to evacuate from these ports. Or whatever. And then, so there's there's another backpack, but it's an alternate, if I'm not mistaken. Do I have it in the back? I should have one pre-made. It might be in the bag. Oh no, it's just this little tarp. You just put it on. So it was like transfer version or like a supply version. So I think they always launched with 2 of them in the show. So like one was the command carrier, the other was like the personnel carrier. I believe this is extra for the headpiece. Alright, let's get into the second build. I'm probably never gonna ever say that again. The second build of this video. Starting with the legs. You know, if you made it this far into the video, which I appreciate you, let me know actually if you would prefer I streamed live on YouTube or I was gonna say something else and I forgot what it was. Or whatever. Things are complicated on the internet these days, especially with YouTube, but for different reasons. I forgot what the second thing I was gonna say was. It's like totally different. Nice. So we are going to start with the toesies. Oh no, we're starting with the ankle. Okay. So I got one of you, one of you. And the back of the foot. Okay. So you want PCM, PCM. Two of the things. Huh. It's the same runner. That's cool. Come to think of it, do we use PCM for the ankle too? No, I'm pretty sure it was in the torso. You know, we have a lot in common, you and I, Mr. Zaku. We're both made out of plastic. What? That's it. Probably speed that up just a tiny bit. It's awkward with the little tank dude. It's not on camera. You know what? He would fit here. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh man, it would have been cool if they had a Ground War Goof Custom. But yeah, as far as I know, and as far as modern 2025 Gunpla is concerned, like this is like a complete oddity. Like this is like the only time I think they've ever done kits with like little minifigures that have like machines and stuff and like tanks all in one. They've obviously did I forget what it was called. It was like 1/35th scale, like tanks and stuff, specifically also for 08th MS Team, if I'm not mistaken. And then they have the ship series and the Mega House model kit ships, which are very cool looking. I haven't bought any of them. And then there's Bandai doing the Battleship Yamato line, so like they're almost there. Like if they build like a, because they do have model kits for the ships. I forget what the line is called, but those are like all great. Like you have to paint them yourself. I'm like, if they came colored, like I would totally buy one or whatever. But like if they do model kits for like the good ships, Like, I'd probably be down to buy one of those. But they have to make them first, and I have to, like, go through a lot of collection stuff. I don't know, it's like, if they were gonna do it, they should have done it by now. So it's probably not gonna happen. But I don't know, maybe they're testing the waters with the Yamato stuff. Or the, what the American name is? Like Star Blazers or something? Yeah. That's cool. What a nice toe form before you put on any white or anything. That's just like really cool by itself. If this was like a skinny Gundam 00, like Nautilus style kit, you could totally just leave this as is. Maybe fill up the hole or not have the hole in the first place. Where's the second one? There it is. So now that it's like 6:34, I'm like rushing in the back of my head. Like, I'm almost at my own personal deadline, but like I have until 7:40. I'm sure there's enough time to finish. This is a really cool design. I don't know. Well, I've never seen this before in the feet. I think it's pretty sick. It's just one polycap. Attaches to the frame at the back and the front. Forgot I did. Oh, it's even got like a little servo piston looking thing. They'd probably kill it with the man, I need to double check that. Have they really only ever made the one master grade Garand type Gundam? That sounds like such a travesty. Like they didn't do a 2.0 or like a Toki or something. Like I'm not sure, did I say that? I think I might have said it out loud. But I'll just say it again, or probably the first time ever, that I think one of the main reasons why I bought the ground type Gundam is just because it's such like it's a perfect like veteran kind of looking design. Like it looks like it's seen combat, and like maybe it's like whatchamacallit, like fan knowledge, watchers knowledge, or just like model kit community like coding, but like it's very easy to see like battle damage and stuff, like especially modeled on it like professionally and stuff. So I'm definitely bought this one just so I could like practice like doing damage detailing effects and stuff. So if you're interested in that, I might post it on the, I probably should, when I get around to it, post it on the Discord channel, or maybe do like a short or something, or like a in progress video on testing and what I expect to happen, what actually happens. Because like, especially with there being a better version of the kit, like if I do super fuck it up and like I'm like I wanted to, I could just buy a better version of it and still keep the busted up model. But I'm not that attached to it either. So yeah, but I have tons of ideas of like, not even based on stuff I've seen, just stuff I thought of on my own. I think like bullet hole damage, and like I wanted to try and do like something with like the beam saber effects, where like I melt them down in like a pot or something, and then, well, not in the pot, like, you know, pour hot water into something else. See if I can get like the plasma burn effect into the shield or something. That's just one of the many ideas I've had. which I think that's probably the most unique one. So not really worth sharing the other ideas. Polycap B. I think everybody should get a ground. If you're into modeling, get a ground Gundam and fuck it up. That might be important. Nope, it's not important. How do I know? I just know. After looking at it briefly. I feel like this one might be wrong, but it looks right in the manual. So I need to find out what is up and what is down here. Okay. It took about 3 seconds. So this is the front, this is the back. This is the wrong... No, I only have one leg. Maybe it's the wrong foot thing. Ooh, okay. It's got a good swing on it for something so old. That's a rough looking nub. Dang it. I'm also planning to do another video in another 2 weeks. Hopefully anyone who's still watching is like excited for that. I don't know what day it's gonna be. Just know that I have a kit planned for that video that I should have done last year, but I got busy and forgot, and I didn't want to rush it. And instead of rushing it, I'm just gonna build it live. You usually only do that like once a year or whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna build it live, and it'll be super sick because it's meant to be built live. Speaking of live, like nothing saves time like trying to waste time. Wait, what? Left foot. Wait. I had to guess. Right foot. Left foot. If I had to guess. It might not matter. Right up until we put on the next step, yeah. The next step is gonna make left and right matter. Yep. For real. Huh. Such a modern sensibility. Interesting. Put this on backwards. Nope. But it might not be the right side. Cool. Usually you don't attach two things with a gap in the middle. Maybe there's like 2 or 3 instances where that has happened in the past. It's not exactly flush. Am I supposed to put in polycap C? It's a really thick leg piece. It's not as flush as I would like it to be. I think we'll chalk it up to not being attached properly yet. Oh, it's the right leg. That works. I don't know why I thought I was building the a different leg for a second there. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's right. One, two, two. Hmm. Not this one. Trying to figure this out. Why is this one not fitting? Just so I can understand. Okay. Why is this in the way? this is right because it needs the hole to connect to this, like that. So I know it's right. I just don't understand why the leg isn't working. It's beyond my current understanding. So let's remove this nub. It might literally just be because there's a nub on it. It's usually the case, unfortunately. So, see if that fixes it. I'm building. That could have been it. Hmm. No, it's the wrong one. I just seen it. Yeah. Just these two pieces here need to line up. So, why won't it fit then? Middle here. Oh, there it is. weird. Just flipped it over again. Again. Okay. Perfect. That hole should have more clearance. But that's build oriented. Can't do nothing about that. Boom. You hear that little, what you call it, opening gimmick in here. Is it a beam saber holder, or is it just to recreate that scene from the show where they do leg maintenance? I don't think it's the leg maintenance thing. Too small. It's a classic case of it fits on the opposite side. That's unfortunate. That took a lot of time, but yeah. It's always nice to figure something out on your own and not have the fucking kit break on you. Yeah. Fix that. Lock on in. Sit on down. Okay. Oh, cool. Love to see that. That's weird. In the picture, it shows there's a little indent, but it's not there on the model. Weird. I think that might be wrong, but I can't really tell. Well, it shouldn't be actually following the instructions. Oh, no. That is wrong, actually. It says... Which foot is this even? First foot. Okay. So if I just reverse what it says here for this foot. Actually went under the couch. It's really in there. Ouch. Holy crap. Dang it. Ouch. You wouldn't believe what's underneath there, man. Treasure of Atlantis. It's upside down, but I think it looks better. Yeah. That's better. Unless I'm mistaken again, and it's actually the wrong right way. Because I put it on the other leg. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Would you believe it? We finally finished the page. It only took as long as it took. Okay, so this is holsters for our beam saber. I'm not supposed to fucking get the thing out of there, but sure, whatever. I can make it a thing too if I wanted. And this one actually has splitting side skirts, which is unheard of at this point in time. Zaku's like, what? I never heard that. Got some secret Fetty technology you don't want to share. Is there a sticker? There's a sticker, but I don't have it. Or I forgot it. So let me pop these out. There is a sticker for the back plate. Seems like there isn't one for the front. Ouch. Oh, the angle's off. Yeah, seems like there was no sticker intended for it. PC, I'm gonna N. No. You can chuck that up to cheating if you want. To me, I don't know, that felt good to me. I didn't cheat just now, but like, obviously built the kit, like pre-assembled the kit, so you could argue I remembered it or whatever. I think you're technically right. It is not just a Zaku. I forget. Oh, I was watching that alternate history video about Gundam G-Quux. And the Char's goof? Yeah. That's cool. The Sharp exam, which is 3 times easier to hit than any other mobile suit or mobile armor ever built. It goes to the grave 3 times as fast. What's a Zaku? Why, this is a Zaku too. It's just like a grunt mobile suit used by the bad guys or the misunderstood guys or the guys who were tricked into starting a war. However you want to say it. Boop, boop. Just like that. Just like that. There's the legs. And the waist. With his pretty little skirt. And I got all the way back to the torso. That's the same as the times 2. I might need that. All right. That was a long bag. I don't know if the plastic crinkling is really annoying. I don't really get any feedback on that. Oh, I barely look at chat, so. Whatchamacallit. It's not a big priority for me. These streams are usually super empty, so there's not a lot of activity. But it's nice to see people coming out. Hopefully y'all are having a good time. The front of the chest or the back of the chest? The front. Okay. You're studying, huh? That's cool. I guess since there's so many people here, I'll have to pull up the chat on my phone and might as well scroll up and see if I missed anything good. Oh, okay. I missed quite a lot of stuff. Jeez. God damn. It's always when you're not looking that life passes you by. Oh my god. Wow. Let me see here. I think this is on display mode. Wow, cool. Thanks for not helping at all. Fucking thing. I did have the internet freaking crash on me earlier. That was before I started streaming, but I can't remember how to stream. Oh, sick. Actually kept my chat log. Show new. You're studying. Oh, I've been raided. Okay. Toxic raid. Toxic cure. Thank you for the raid. Yesterday. Okay. I guess if you're still here, Toxic. What do you build? Because it seems like people from your chat aren't used to seeing you build Gunpla or Gundam. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, I just do like a bunch of random stuff. So today I'm building Gunpla. Another day I might be gaming, playing some old stuff. I was playing whatchamacallit, Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon, the good one. Yeah. Mostly just do whatever. If you're interested in any content I have going on here, you can check the YouTube. Huh. Hold on. My background piece shorted out. What was that supposed to be again? Yeah, the Twitch. The Twitch thing disappeared. I don't think I can fix that in any reasonable amount of time. I'm just gonna focus on finishing the build. It is getting late. I think the sunset is actually a pretty nice effect. But anyways. Torso block. How it flew all the way over there. PCD. You know what? I got leftovers. The other one we just built. Let me see here. What redundant pieces do we have here? Ooh! A bunch of redundant stuff on the runner. So, let's do this. Yoink. Keep that on hand. Yeah, for anyone who's like also curious, these are really old kits I'm building right now. I think they're from like 95 or something. But they come with all these extra like mini figures and like the mini tank and whatnot. Over here, I brought this off camera. It's like they just don't do these things anymore. They just do the kits with the guns and whatever, combining stuff. Man, this is like a rare oddity. Okay, then I need to get back here. I need runner polycap K for the neck. Okay. Stickering and stuff. I've done that already. Already put the bezels in the chest. Oh, the one chest piece here popped out. It's like a radiator with a sticker over it to look like a radiator. Pop that back in. Same with this. Okay. Seal. Grab this so I can seal it up. Radiator came out again. I'm not sure how that's supposed to go in actually. It curves like this to the bottom, but it won't stay in. Yeah, I got it that time. Backpack stuff. I don't have the backpack here. It's in the last bag, so we're gonna skip all that backpack stuff. Helmet. Head's already pre-built, so is the spare head. Gun. Yeah, this is old. It's built different than modern day kits, because usually, I'll show you the manual later, but usually it's just like all the torso stuff and then the weapons, but like there's weapons here and stuff. That just threw me off for a second. Okay. PCE. Sorry, please. Is it? Okay. I just put these together too seamlessly. Oh no, the darkness is creeping in. Let's see, ABCD. I keep fucking forgetting it's September. Whatever. Doesn't affect really anything I do. I'm gonna finish the arms and then hit the light because it's dark as shit. Yeah, it's brighter on you on the stream screen. Oh yeah, these clip things here are super hilarious. So there's another version of this kit, a more modern one, a premium. They call it premium, but it's like, yeah, whatever. It's just a special release premium Bandai version of this kit that is a paratrooper 15-foot tall mecha. I'm sorry, 15-meter tall mecha. Why in God's name would you strap a parachute to a fucking mecha? I don't know. Some of the things they've made over the years for the Gundam series are just like more crazy than that. Did I miss that stuff? No. It just looks smaller. So it wants this. I already have that. These two together. Just small pieces I don't want to lose. So I have it pre-assembled. Okay. So I take the forearm and the wrist. That wants to feed into a block, feed into the hole here. That. And then PCH. It's going to act as what you call it, the actual wrist, the rotator. We have a bunch of rings in here. Does it want to go all the way to the end or in the middle? No, I can't tell. Not because of the darkness, just because I can't tell. Looks about right. Seal that up. And then there's a hole at the bottom here for connecting whatever you want to connect. Did I put that in backwards? That's the wrong one. So this one, and then yeah, then it can do a bend. Great. So guessing from the hole placement, this is the right arm. It's not sealing properly. So I need to fix that rotator. So what did it want me to do with it? What's in there? Da-da-da. Would that fix the issue? Yep, it did. So we'll do the same thing on the second arm now that we know. Which I didn't forget anything. Okay. So now what? Okay, armor it up. That might be the right way. No, it doesn't matter. It's the same both sides. Okay. And then we skipped this one over here. Side, right side. Put my hands over here. Do I have an extra hand? I don't think I pulled out an extra hand. Okay. I'll be right back. Now I'm back. What was the other hand? Alright, let's get into the last bag. What are we done? Plug that in. Missing, or not missing, here it is. Closed fist hand. There you go. Oh, that's good articulation. Pretty good. Actually, it's blocked by the shoulder pads. I think it is. Yeah. Old ass piece of shit sucks. No wonder they made a better version of it later. Yeah. That's about right. In terms of height. Alright, cool. I forget if this is ever shown in the anime for the 08th MS team, but one of the gimmicks of the ground type fucking Gundam is this, was it 180mm cannon that's stored in the backpack that you need to like assemble out of like what, 3 4 or 5 pieces. I think it just might be 5 or 6 pieces. Anyways, I'm gonna build the backpack. Anyways, this is like one of the more interesting things they've ever put on a mobile suit. Let's see. So yeah, we'll do the backpack. Got these beam sabers. Just store those away really quick. Oh yeah, upside down. Oh, it needs to tab into the whatchamacallit here to this plate. That's why I wasn't fitting in properly. Cool. But I remembered that it would have been one of the many pre-stream things I do ahead of time. Alright. T-posing to assert dominance. Okay, we'll build this. I keep saying backpack. Is it a backpack if there's nothing inside of it? You know? It's like a giant back holster. So I already built the railing. Looks like half a forklift. Before you put the bottom half on here. Okay. That and that. And then... Okay, thrusters go in after. I already put one of them in. So I might as well just seal this up. There's nothing missing. Alright. And we'll put in that other thruster. These are old school, they just like tab slide right in. And that's the secondary strap piece here. This is just like a friction hold. So it just pops out like that. And there's like nothing holding it in. So we'll turn it around for the rest of this. Got the outdated 3-hole connection, whereas most modern kits would just use the 2 holes. Actually, let me see here. No, they're a bit wider than the standard 3mm. Yeah, you'd have to like maybe refill it with clay or something and then screw in modern holes if you wanted to adapt this for modern stuff. And it's kind of unnecessary though, because it still uses its own backpack. But if you wanted to, you could. I won't stop you. So where is that step I'm looking for? Okay, it just shows how to build the cannon and stuff. So we're gonna skip that. We're just gonna build the shield and then onto one of the more interesting pages, like effects and stuff. Am I missing shield pieces, or is it just not colored in properly? All I have is this. It's like one more piece. Oh, cover. Where is the backpack stuff? Alright, cool, here it is. Jesus. Everything's fucking sliding all over the place. Okay. Yep, that is super simple. So this is the bottom, it's the top. Let's see here. Oh, this picture. Oh, yeah, I had it right. I could have sworn it opens from the bottom, but I guess it opens bottom and top. So before I plug that in, I do need to attach this to the bottom. What the heck? Oh. That tab is just really hard to see in the model. They should. Oh, I didn't see the numbers. Sorry. So this wants to go in first. I have the wrong piece, don't I? That's just confusing. Let's just do this. I have no idea how you're supposed to intuit this. Yeah, no, these are some really shitty instructions. It should just go flat. I don't know why it wants you to put it like inside and then out. Yeah, I don't know what it's trying to say. But that's how it should just go straight up against the door, not like set the door flat out. Skipped another step. This should just be able to go in from the bottom to the top. Can you not leave the fan on? Alright. So now for the 180mm cannon. Let's see here. So here is, I don't know what you would call it, like the deployment. Little deployment rack or whatever. So it's hard to tell. Okay. This is 2 prongs. Goes there. And this barrel goes here. There's another tip of it going there. And the tip goes there. Okay. 2. I think these last 2 pieces may be interchangeable. I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, 2 barrels, 2 parts that make the gun, trigger, whatever. Huh. Fortunately, nowhere to put the ammo. Oh well. And then that just slides in. Oh, there was a slot for the ammo actually. So do this. It's a little loose. Just the 1 barrel. How's this ammo clip supposed to stick? Oh, there you go. Just tabs in. Cool. It's got a wickedly powerful fucking sniper cannon. And the ammo. In your little backpack. I'm not sure what that was for. Okay. We already have him in the position. Just slide that in. I missed the 2 holes. There you go. Bam. So when I do that, it does. Yeah, it moves these tabs or these little hook things. Yeah, you can still do it. That's neat. Too bad it doesn't have his little parachute. Parachute deployments. Da-da-da. Where's that? And there's a little additional cannon that doesn't come with the standard version. We have here. Just force that into the hand without having to separate it. I'll just do it anyways. I might as well separate it. Sure, taps into the finger. Has a little bit of lift for those precise angling shots. See if we can mount it properly. Come on. There you go. It's kind of hard to do with the backpack, but it works anyways. I wish this was perfectly flat, but it's not. It makes balancing these things super hard. I skipped the shield. I could just build it offhand. I just build it really quick. And then we'll be out of here. Just in time. PC9. Oh. And that's crazy. It's almost like these things were made to be built together at the same time. So that's one runner. Polycap runner. That I don't have to fucking add to the collection because you build a lot of plastic model kits from Bandai, just fucking PC runners all over the place. They're trying to like, whatchamacallit, not build anymore. It's like they don't even really use that stuff anymore. Thanks to modern technology upgrades. Polycaps are becoming a thing of the past. Yeah. A lot of people are iffy on that. I don't really have an opinion because I haven't built any of the non-polycap kits yet. But yeah. I did have a double-sided. Where did I put the double-sided? Double-sided, okay. Pretty sure this came with this kit because I don't remember where this came from. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no. I'm supposed to use this. Or nothing at all. Because usually what you're actually supposed to do with the shield is use it as a mount for the cannon. To do like sniping shots and stuff. That works anyways. No, I don't care. We are over the time. Do I need a trigger for that? I'm just gonna put this in this hand anyways. I'm not like really supposed to. See if I even can. I don't think I can. Yeah, it's not built to do that anyways, so I'll leave it at that. Oh, there it is. And just like that. And these knees are not very sturdy. Need to be tightened up. Anyways. Fucking Zaku scumbag. Jesus. Alright. I hope you all enjoyed that little double feature. I'm never gonna fucking do that again exactly the same. Because that's a lot. Well, it was a lot to deal with today. I think maybe I would. I'd never do a double feature again. But yeah. That's this. Cool. Alright. I had a ton of fun. Hopefully y'all had fun too. And if you did, hit me up on the Discord, talk about random bullcrap. Like future of the channel or whatever. I don't know. But if you enjoyed the video here on Twitch, you know, hit the follow button, notification bell, all that good stuff. Same on YouTube, like and subscribe. Comment in the video, and yeah. Without taking up any more of your time, thank you again so much for watching. Until next time, keep on dreaming. Poutine, out! Peace.